There we go. This doesn't look too good to me. We'll see what happens. Check out some gold cards. Sure. Okay. I might try Teamer. We'll see. We have a couple nice red rares. Got the linebacker. And we've got the Party Thrasher. And in green, a couple Brood Scales, Triad, Repurposer, Slam and Dread Mask, and a Horrific Assault. So green looks good. Might end up playing a Sylvan Safekeeper as well. We do have a Chrysalis hanging out over here. Spawn Gang, pretty good. So we could try to be red as a base with the Spawn Gang, or we could try to be red as a splash with these three. Do have some Gatekeepers and some Captors. Captors not bad with spawns. Can produce some spawn in this deck. Should probably be base green regardless. I think I don't want to play black. I don't really ever want to play black in this format, but I've ended up in black many times despite that. It does give me Toxic Deluge. I guess black has what? Deluge, these two, and then if I end up deep in black, I guess I get a bunch of corruptions. Got some 2-drops. Transmogran is interesting. It definitely has cards. I just don't like them very much. Maybe they're still good enough though. We'll see. I do think red makes more sense as a splash than as a main color, with the exception of the Spawn Gang, because I'm not really terribly excited about these Infernal Captors that I get access to. Let's check out blue. Does seem interesting. Blue is like all card draw, I think. How does this work? With mana value 4, 5, or 6. It has to be what, a creature spell. It doesn't care about being colorless. So right now I have like nothing that would trigger that pretty much. So I guess blue is off the table after all. It would give me 4 card draw spells, but they're all pretty high up the curve and not that appealing. So yeah, I guess blue and white are out. Probably makes the most sense. And then I can maybe think about straight red-green, and I'll have to think about black after all. Too many black cards that might be feasible. There's this guy. Oh, you're ready to get crushed. Well, I hope your pool treats you a little bit better than that. Good to see you, by the way, the Luke Man 98. I have to figure something out a little faster here. I'm already down 5 minutes and I don't know my secondary color. Idol of False Gods, Worn Power Stone, Drowner. This Drowner can make my deck no matter what. Let's see. So this does pump your spawn. It might be decent. This Flesh Raker card has been pretty good, I think. So these are all options for sure. Let's first take a look at red-green, just straight red-green. We might play the Safekeeper. I don't think I should play Birthing Ritual, but I'm not positive on that. Yeah, so if I just throw in a bunch of these, it's like most of a deck. And then if I end up playing these three, the question is going to be how many colorless sources do I have other than spawns? I have this, which is black, green, black, green, black, green. Maybe I do just play red as a splash. These are all black green. And Perilous is Jeskai, which doesn't help. Yeah, I guess maybe I'm Jund after all here. Just Jund every time. Alright, we'll take a look at Jund. I guess it's already sorted by color. I hate that this is in colorless instead of the green-blue slot. I also don't know why that is in the green-blue slot, but that's fine. Okay, this needs swamps. So it does kind of warp my mana, unfortunately. Oh, it like undid the sort. So it went back to how I had it. It was kind of funny. Alright, these two. Red, green, splash white for Guide of Souls and Scurry of Gremlins. Well, Guide of Souls is pretty busted. And if you can produce enough creatures, then the Scurry can do some work for sure. I don't think I'm ever playing the green-white one. Maybe I am, though. I'm not sure. Let's see. And then here, yeah, I think I want Linebacker, Party Thrasher, and none of these. And then just the Chrysalis. There we go. I should use the Hidden Zone. My computer's not going very fast right now. It's a little bit worrisome, but I still have plenty of time. These can all go away. Hey Tom, good to see you. The pool is okay-ish. Looks like we're Junding it out again today. Which one is seeding? Yeah, okay, so I have a bunch of non-basics here. Let's see, ooh, Lolic, what do we think about this? I think this is not what I want to be doing. Yeah, it could be good, I think. Idle, we can think about. These will, or wait, oh no, this is colorless. Oh, I thought it was 2 or the color. So maybe this is reasonable. But I think it's still not good enough. I don't actually have very many Eldrazi guys. Like, I don't really have the top end. So I think these will still go. And then I have 10 minutes to figure out what flavor of Jund I want to play here. And this is kind of a land, really. I mean, it might have to be a spell. I don't know. This is 7 mana, is that right? I might need a 7-drop. Doesn't this do something? Yeah, it's 6 with the it. Red overall seems much better than the black. I like the Spawn Gang Commander a lot, but I don't think the rest of the red is really that appealing. The Captors and the Gatekeepers and stuff. But I don't have too much experience with them. I don't know. It does give me... Maybe it is better. I don't know. But the mana doesn't work for it quite as well. Maybe this is bad. And maybe that's true. Problem is, like, in order to get enough colorless sources for this, I'm gonna have to play a bunch of landscapes that can only fetch red or green. But maybe that's fine if I'm just 2 colors. Oh, this card's weak? I assume this is what you mean by tendrils. Yeah, okay. I could just splash the Deluge and still be Jund. Sure. I could believe that. I've never played this card before. It does seem like it needs a lot of swamps to work. I could splash the Gargantua still. Yeah, Safekeeper I wasn't sure about because, like, out of the sideboard it seems incredible, but I'm not sure whether I'd want to main deck it or not. So in that case, I'm looking at this pretty much. It's weird how much of this set I've played and still how little experience I have with a lot of these cards. I could still play these two, maybe. Spawn Gang gets in there, of course. If I'm playing so many landscapes, maybe this guy gets better if I'm doing some kind of go wide thing. These help my spawns, but not too much. Just turning them into 1/2s is not that exciting, I guess. It is a lot of damage for sure. Let's see. 19 cards. Maybe this is a land. Do I want to try the birthing ritual thing? I think birthing ritual is mostly just bad. Maybe if I had more 1-drops that I could pot into. Yeah, no, you don't have to be sorry at all. If I didn't want any feedback, I wouldn't be streaming, right? Or at least if I if I wanted no feedback, then it would probably not be a very entertaining stream. Should I play this idol? Oh, yeah, no, it's fine. I don't mind at all. I really don't like captors very much. I feel like this is just not a good card, the captor. This one at least helps you dig. Like, these give you card advantage. I could play Grave Dig on the splash. Creation. Oh, wait. Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. Let me see. Maybe I do just play this guy. It's not the worst 2-drop ever. Strength. What is strength? Oh, this. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this is just a green tap land, so it seems fine to play. I still don't know how I feel about this idol. It seems okay with Fleshraker, Chrysalis, Spawn Gang. What if I just play all of these? I don't know. Yeah, that makes sense. I guess I'm just this like weird go wide spawn deck. And then these don't seem very good to me. I think it's fine not to play them. I think it's fine to play Sentry, Gargantua, and Deluge as my black cards. Just stuff that's higher up the curve that can give me card advantage. Maybe this deck is really good. I don't know. Still want to count these as lands. Well, what if I count one as a land and one as a spell? Blue is, it's like all card advantage, but it's all kind of expensive. Like there's Kozilek's and Sealing, and I just can't cast expensive enough creatures for that. And then otherwise we have Visionary, Deep Analysis, and a couple of the 5-mana draw 3s. I think I need to just figure this out so I can ship the mana base. I don't know whether this is enough colorless sources for the its. I could try I hate Gravedigg, but like maybe in this deck it's okay. It probably still isn't. What if I just ship all of these? Yeah, really gonna need colorless mana in this deck. So I think I do have to play all the landscapes. These should still be good. I'll probably just need the one swamp. In fact, yeah, I should be totally good on black sources, because I think all of these fetch black. Yeah, they do all fetch black. So I have like a crap ton of black sources. I might not even be able to play the Spymaster's Vault. So then, how many red sources do I have? Is this red? No, it's also black-green. This is red-green. Yikes. Okay, 2 minutes to figure this mana base out. I probably need, this is like 1. I probably need at least like 6 mountains here. And then how many forests? These are all green sources. Maybe I can get away with 2 forests. 5, 6, 2, 1, and that's 9. That's the exact number. I think that's right. Because then how many forests or green sources? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I actually think that's correct. I did that in like 10 seconds, so maybe, oh wait, somehow we're off by 2. How did I do that so wrong? That's not good. Oh wait, oh, the stupid thing added a plains and an island. That's how we're off by 2. Perfect. Okay, yeah, this seems fine. Hopefully it's good, I don't really know. Thank you for the help, by the way, because I don't know what I would have done on my own, but it probably would have been something worse than this. Yeah, okay. This deck seems like a really bad one to double queue with. Well, I'll see how the games go, but it does feel like, I don't know. If I double queue, it's probably going to end poorly. So I'll just try not to double queue. Alright, and I won the die roll. Nice. Okay, yeah, so this looks like a weird one, but a keep. I'm just gonna main phase fetch green. Hello? This is so bad. Green and pass. And then I want to play mountain and brood scale, because like, what if I draw Pyro Surfer and then I want to hit my 2 land drops? Okay, well, missing double red, but ooh, Repurposer. I do love that card. Let's go to combat and attack. Do that regardless. And then there's a question as to whether I'd like to get the Gatekeeper down or get the Repurposer. Get a couple damage. Like, I think it's the Repurposer actually. Because even though I get a couple pings with the Gatekeeper, like, if they just play their own Repurposer, then it can't attack, and that's so awkward for me. Also a little choked on green. This way, if I draw untapped land, I can double spell. Or I guess I can double spell anyway by sacking Spawn. Sure. Yeah, this might be a good time to double spell. We'll see. So far, it seems like we're rewarded for taking this line. Ooh, we find a swamp. So I think just do this. Green, Salt U. Looks like we're winning this game. And I want to keep this landscape for as long as possible. Worn Power Stone. I think that's not what you want to be doing here at all. So I can like double connive here if I want. Ooh, wow, that seems great. Go like colorless, this. Opponent's just dead here. Guess we'll just do this. I don't think it matters. Yeah, they're just actually taking lethal on turn 5. Cool. Well, I guess that was really good. We played 2-drop, 3-drop, 3-drop plus removal, and then 2-drop and activated ability, and they died. That seemed pretty convincing. I guess I just run it back. We might not need Safekeeper in this matchup. We might not be playing against enough removal to warrant that. But what would I play over it? I have no idea. So who cares? I'll just try again. This hand seems pretty nice. Let's keep. I think I'm supposed to go turn 1 Spymaster's Vault as the only land that enters tapped from my opener here. I'm going to need the colorless mana for a bit for the idol and the it. Well, now that I find tapped green mana, green is more important than black in this deck, so we'll lead on this instead. Opponent maybe keeping a bit of a land light hand if they're leading on Stump Stomp here. I think they were playing red-green. Okay. Ooh, that is a lot of landfalls for our Pyro Surfer, which we will attempt to get in with right now. Looks like it's going to work. How does this work? It gains Battle Cry, so it pumps other stuff. So we want to go as wide as possible. So it might be good to play colorless land idle and then colorless land, or I guess that doesn't, no, that's wrong, right? Uh-oh, this card's very good and very scary. I do think I'm going to start playing colorless lands. Let's get this black-green one down. We'll hold up red as if we have something we can do with that. Getting a bit flooded here, but we'll figure it out. Don't kill my stuff, please. They have a Chrysalis, so it seems like we're dead. Not really really sure how I would survive a Chrysalis. Can't really go wide through it, that's for sure. Molten Gatekeeper. That seems pretty good to me. Just play this, and it can't attack, so I'll play my tap land. Quite a few land drops here, perhaps more than we need. All right, pass. So this guy basically has to chump attack a lot of the time. We could get like 3 landfall triggers in a turn here though. We can try to hide that we have another landscape coming. They leave all this stuff back. Okay. Let's get the idol down. Sentry, okay. I should probably just play the landscape. But pitch a warped tusker. Okay, so they're also Johned, I guess. Probably should have already known that. Repurposer. Well, that seems good. Yeah, I guess it's fine to just do that. I guess I'll play this landscape. Cast the Repurposer. And even though we're not actually dealing them any damage, hopefully, I mean, we're dealing them 2 here, I guess, but hopefully this will look very scary to them. I mean, I would be scared. Alright, and pass. As long as they continue to make conservative attacks like this, I'm pretty happy. Looks like they missed a land drop last turn, by the way. So they have at least 4 spells in hand right now. And looted away the Tusker, which means they're looking for more, probably, more lands, and didn't find them. Or just because it's a 7 drop and they can't play it anytime soon. 6 drop, okay. This might have them like fairly dead. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. We're gonna need to do some math here. Ooh, if there's anything that kills them, it might be that. So, how much damage do I have? The creatures with the most power here are these 3. So these 3 will be blocked. This and this won't be blocked. And then I have 3 landfall triggers, so 2 and this is 4. So that's 6. 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 damage here. I'm really close to killing them. Wait, did I count that right? I think I did. So we'll give it one setup turn and we'll try to kill them next turn, I guess. Nothing has trample or anything like that. They do have trample though. I wonder if the attack all is good though. Maybe the attack all is good. Maybe it's even great. Let's see what happens. So we have 3 landfall triggers. We alpha. Can they afford to block Pyro Surfer? Can they afford to block Spawn? This is 5/5/7 power. So they can eat one of these. This kind of has to die. I guess they can go block Chrysalis on the Spawn. Block a 5. And then this guy dies. We're really, really close to killing them. I think I'm supposed to chill for 1 turn. I kind of hate that though. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to wait 1 turn. I don't know. Tough one. I think there's a pretty decent chance I can die on the crackback if I go for it there. Can I win if they play Ral in the implicit maze? Probably not. Or at least I'm in really terrible shape if that happens. Because I lose these guys. Sure, I can sack the spawns and have a big Chrysalis, but like... This fetches black, this fetches green. They get in there with the germ. I think I have to take this. This is 8 damage, but it puts me dead to Ghostfire Slice, which they could certainly have. So I guess I'm supposed to block with like a spawn or something here. Unfortunate that is trample. I guess I can just block with a Chrysalis, which has reach. Block here. I guess if this dies, they can just bestow it. I don't really care if they kill this. Not too much. I can play around the double power card by putting a spawn in front here. I guess I do put a spawn in front. Okay. Guess I'm going to do this now. Here's an X spell. Oh, that has them like mega dead. Okay, that's like easy mode. All right. Could even like go for an upkeep stop. make sure I don't, I mean, I'm not gonna, anyway, whatever. You block 6, like 7, 6, 5, and you take millions and you lose. I don't understand why they're blocking. Yeah. Okay. I don't know how to get rid of this. Is this maybe? Alright. Well, that's a very good start for me for round 1. Thank you guys again for the help with deck building. And we're playing Venerable Lamasu, who beat someone good. I don't remember who they beat. Maybe it was Tupperware, perhaps? Alright, and we have a keeper here. Pretty sure I am supposed to play a shifting woodland on turn 1. We don't need this upkeep stop. Get rid of that. And no time off the clock. We don't need the chat for this. Let's see just how venerable they are. F8. I'm not going to bluff flares for this event. And opponent's just going to main phase the landscape. As we draw a landscape, but we want to keep that as our colorless source in case the dryad gets killed. And we'll play the woodland and pass. And we might also need a landfall from this. This is black and red mana for us. It's also third land, so really just a great draw. Multiple reasons. Let's see what our draw is here. So we draw a Gargantua. So I can try to go 2-drop, 3-drop, 4-drop. I don't have 4-drop at the moment, but the Repurposer does help me. I think I do want to try to play a beatdown kind of role with this deck. I think it's okay to play the Brood Scale. Like, I think it's a lot worse if I play the Dryad and it gets bolted than if I play the Brood Scale and that gets bolted. So, and like the threat of activation usually lets this get in for damage here anyway. They're also on Jund. Molten Gatekeeper. And yeah, we will get some threat of activation damage. And we'll just play the Repurposer, which has a good block. Get some more landscapes down. Now we have 2 2-drops next turn, or 2-drop plus adapt, kind of whatever we want. Let's see what they have for me. Chrysalis, yuck. Well, definitely want to get the Dryad down. The attacks from us are pretty much going to come screeching to a halt, so you can't really attack through Chrysalis. So we find Mountain. So I think the plan is to get Dreadmask into play ASAP. And given that that's the plan, I think I just want to go for a main phase adapt and play the Dryad here. So we don't get blown out by trying to adapt later. always yes to Venerable Lamasu, I guess, and always yield. So again, just happy to block there. See what they have. Maybe a Dread Mask of their own. They have Territorial Color. That is a good one. Is it worth it to me? Do they have a land drop now? That'd be bad. They do, but it's not a landscape. Get a Nightshade Dryad. Yeah, this is going to be a grind. I think it's worth it to keep the spawns around and just cast the Dread Mask with the Dryad. See if they go for an attack or not, though. Oh, they have a removal? No, they're just going to play the Nightshade Dryad. Okay, that is fine-ish. Ooh, Fleshraker. Okay. That's good. I think it's best to just get Dread Mask down, though. None of their guys have Trample, though. I can just try to swarm them, but I don't actually have other colorless spells to cast, so it's like... Yeah, I think it's just the Dread Mask. If they can kill this, then I'm in a bit of trouble, but hopefully they can't. Pass. Double block on the Chrysalis. We can chump the color if we need to. Glimpse, okay. That's... that is horrible for me. That's probably game over. So yeah, they get land into Wasescape and to blow up the... and they find another Nightshade Dryad. Wow, their deck is very good. Yeah. You got me, I guess. And they ding me. Not sure whether they would attack here or not. Oh, they're getting aggro. I see. Well, we will double block here and chump with a spawn. Take 2. They have a combat trick? Oh my god. This is so bad for me. At least we don't lose 2 guys, but... Oh god. Alright. And they get another guy, which dings me. Yeah, this is gonna be one hell of an uphill battle, huh? This. Even though this is like decent, like dinging them doesn't really matter. They're at 18. We can't play around removal. Just have to pass. I'm not allowed to tap sack and play the idol or anything. And we're just holding on for dear life. I mean, they won the die roll and their deck looks disgusting, so And they have a landscape, double landscape with the color. At least I didn't double block the color. Yeah, that repass, I mean, as annoying as it was, actually could have been much worse. There's a chance that I was supposed to sack a spawn and have the Nightshade up, but it's not even very good into the repass. Like, it actually just has me blocking here, and then I just get blown out. So that would actually end up worse. I can't ever put this guy into combat, that's for sure. This is colorless spell, so this will still trigger it, right? Find white mana and another color trigger. Quorum the Undertaker. This one is scary. Greatest power among creature cards in all graveyards. So right now it's 2. Probably still play it. And yeah, this guy's like, I mean, it's good, but it's not doing anything scarier than what they already had. This Gatekeeper just passively dinging my life is a problem. I think they have 1, if not 2 Nightshade Dryads in hand. Don't know if they cast this one already or not, but they're probably going to play a Nightshade Dryad here. They can maybe go, like, they could crack this and then use a Dryad to play another Dryad. I'm not in a position where I can ever attack, that's for sure. So yeah, here's the Dryad probably. Quorum's gone. And then they may or may not have a Dryad in hand. This is a little sloppy on their part, in my opinion. It's a little bit better to just crack the landscape first and see if they draw another creature. But I don't know, and who knows whether they have another one of these or not. But hey, they didn't attack me this turn. They only put me to 9. Okay. And then I can play this Gargantua. But if I'm playing it, it's off of the Nightshade, which means I lose a Death Touch blocker and I don't have black mana. So that sounds pretty bad. But I probably just have to play it anyway. I can play Idle regardless. So let's start with that. I can actually sack 2 spawns to make another spawn. Yeah. I think I should just play this. Maybe that's not true. So what happens if I do? It's a 4/4 that taps me out of my Nightshade and my Idol. It doesn't block anything. I'm at 9. I don't think their attacks are that good anyway. Let's just see what happens. I don't know. I think when you're this far behind, you can just kind of click cards. Maybe that's not true. All right. This is whenever another Eldrazi you control dies. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm gonna make a 7th, so my Eldrazi will be dying here. They find yet another Nightshade Dryad. That's hilarious. They just have like 4 or 5 Nightshade Dryads in their deck or something. Let's see what they do here. Sack a random guy. Okay. Cast something huge. Probably. I assume this kills me. Oh, Wastescape. Is it worth it for me to activate this? So I can activate this, it turns 2 spawns into 1 spawn. And I get almost nothing out of it. I get like a damage. So I don't think that's worth it. Oh, and they're bouncing this. Didn't even notice that part, but makes sense, why not? Sure, it's gone. Seems like we'd be hard pressed to survive this. Yeah, I mean, we do have a double block on the Chrysalis. Put a 4/4 and a 3/3 on it, and put some spawns on the other stuff, but doesn't look easy. It maybe looks like the opponent like timing out kind of deal, but that seems quite unlikely. Bouncing this is such a dagger too. Alright, well, they're taking their time, but it probably doesn't matter. I imagine they can have me dead within 2 minutes or so. Looks like they're gonna go to combat. I would imagine income this, yeah, this, and probably Quorum. Yep, seems right. Okay, let's see what they get. They mill Skoa, so now this has some actual power behind it. And I can't let them cast Skoa. So I guess I have to kill this. So we can go... We do have some reasonable blocks. I don't think I'm allowed to multi-block the color. Probably do like this and this, and then this and this. Something like that. This has their guy dying. We lose a couple spawn. And I could put the 3/3 somewhere. It's probably best though. Okay. Keep 1 spawn. They go to 14. And we go to 7. And they have probably another Dryad here. Etched Slith. Okay, that's a bit of a random one, but whatever. We're at 6 life. I don't think we can live no matter what now. Yeah, this doesn't really inspire a whole lot of confidence for me. I can play It That Heralds the End. And they have how many creatures now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So we can probably live because I imagine they have 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they have a number of 1-power creatures, but again, this is pretty much a disaster for me. Tap this, I guess. I don't think it really matters a whole lot. Oh, that does make a second blocker. I forgot about that. And just pass and we'll finally get black mana. Alright. All we have to do is hang on and try to play their clock pretty much, because otherwise I don't think we have any outs really. Uh-oh. Okay. How many instants do they even have? Wait, did they just fail to find? No, they found a Wither and Bloom. Okay. Well, I don't think we can beat that, unfortunately. So there goes a Herald. Yeah. Nice of them to do that at sorcery speed, but probably doesn't change anything. Oh, their deck looks insane. Counter on. Should put a counter on like a Wastscape maybe. Just try to make a 2/2 a little bit more relevant. And yep, that's exactly what they do. And they're gonna make this play. I guess we're looking at like block with the Death Toucher on the 7/5, something like that. 3/3 on their 3/3. Block here and double block here. Something like this, I think. Or we could, I mean, we could try some other stuff, but I think this makes sense. Grab black mana. I guess I could find Deluge. That was a reason to not have made this play. Yeah, so I messed up there actually. It doesn't matter because I was super dead anyway. Well, am I super dead? I'm pretty dead. I don't have Delirium still, do I? It's like creature land. Yeah, that's not even close. But I can technically find Deluge. And that's what I should have been trying to draw to. So that's where I messed up. Because if I could find Deluge, clear the 6/7 and 7/5, there probably wasn't a way to do that though. Yeah, and they have this too. Okay, I think we can concede. Alright. So they spent 10.5 minutes killing me. Dang, their deck is insane. Wow. Welp. I like my deck too, it's just not that good. Try again, I guess? Yeah, I think it's just try again. Do I want Gravedigg? Probably not. The fact that they could cleanly answer the Dread Mask and the Idol was so unfortunate for me. It's like, oh yeah, I have this Wastscape Battle Mage card. That thing is messed up. I think I'm supposed to keep this with Party Thrasher. They didn't have a ton of removal from what I saw. Party Thrasher plus Herald that I can cast, like maybe this will just dig me into stuff I can actually play. I think we're going to pitch Gargantua. Fine opponent, I'll come back and lose. Pretty much the only hope I think we have is we're up 45 seconds, and if we can force the game 3, they might be in time trouble, which is not the most compelling advantage ever. We draw the tap land a little late, but still a tap land, so I can't really complain. And Nightshade Dryad. Okay. I think now that we've found the swamp, I actually don't want to pitch anything. So I'm just going to say no. Play tap land. And then play this. And then now we have Scurrilous Sentry. We can discard cards to try to hit spells instead of trying to hit lands. Try to find double red maybe for the Spawn Gang Commander for lucky. I have the Chrysalis, of course. It's just a stupid card. Already played against 2 copies of it. Okay, Party Thrasher. I don't think I want to pitch anything yet. So we'll go no. And we'll get the sentry online. And we're hoping to find double red now, pretty much. Okay, and we did. Awesome. So I guess I kind of want to keep Gatekeeper. I think it still probably goes. It does deal a lot of passive damage. Let's just pitch it. No attacks. And then I guess, what is my plan here? Plan is to spawn gang and then try to just go wide and get them. Okay, that's terrifying. And wow, that's so good, the Chrysalis Wombat. Because this is now, yeah, this is just enormous. I don't think I've ever seen that before, Chris. Oh, no. Why? Yeah. Like, what am I even supposed to do? I can't block. This freaking Chrysalis card is gonna take my lunch money for the umpteenth time. Okay, we do find a Death Toucher. Pretty sure I have to keep that. What am I supposed to do? Like, what are my outs? I can't even find gotten in for 14. Oh, this is a once per turn. Anyway. I can deluge. Yeah. Like, but I can't even kill their stuff with deluge really, so I think I just have to try to get the Dryad. I think I'm not supposed to pitch anything. Just Dryad and trade for a Chrysalis. I think that makes sense. Yeah, very true. I think I'm just going to continue to decline. Like, they have one card in hand. How bad can it be? Kind of deal. Play this and hope they don't have a removal for it, because if they do, I probably lose. And they should just sack a spawn EOT here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So now we're pretty much at a point where we have to dig for the, like, you know it's bad when it's just correct to play a 2-drop with Death Touch instead of either of the 5 drops on turn 5. Okay, they probably should attack. Oh, they're gonna get in with the Wombat too. I don't think the Wombat's supposed to attack. They might have Revitalizing Repast here. This is a 5/6, I believe. So I have to block with everybody. Death Toucher here. 3, 4, 5, 6. I really don't think this Wombat's supposed to get in there. Just double check, make sure I'm reading this correctly. Adapt 2, but it's 3 because of its own ability, and 5, 6, and yeah, we have that. Okay. Well, get rid of the Scurrilous. Feels like they're throwing here. I mean, maybe they just have the Repast and they're going to destroy me with it. They did have it in game 1. That's why I keep mentioning it. Well, they tapped in such a way where they can't have it now, right? Is my opponent just throwing? Is this possible? I think my opponent just threw. They traded off their terrifying guy for a dude that doesn't matter. That was really, really bad. So I guess I'm going to play Spawn Gang Commander and see if we can somehow multi-block and survive. Yeah, they do still have another terrifying guy. I guess I can ping them here. Let's choose no to this. And then I guess we just get back the Gatekeeper and get in some damage. It's good for like however much damage this is. I think I'm now supposed to actually try to be the aggressor. Yeah, that's actually a lot of damage. Am I gonna win this game? I don't think multi-blocking this is the answer. I think chumping is. So we get in with these. And they take it. Yeah. This has to sack a spawn, right? Oh, sack an Eldrazi, so I can sack either of these. Okay, we might be getting somewhere. I think it's probably now time to pitch the Gargantua. Man, can you imagine if I just win this game where I'm supposed to lose? That would be so cool. But we're not out of the woods yet. Oh, and we were actually down on time. Now, okay, now they're going down on time. We need them to tank here, though. So we can... Wait, do we know what their white card is? Oh, God. Are you serious? Oh, at least they don't have double white. It doesn't really matter. Why not open the $60 card in your broken deck? Yeah, my guy's dead. And then, what am I supposed to do? I think I just have to block. No reason to sack there. Gotta speed up a little. Let's see what we draw. Okay, we don't need that one. Choose a card to discard. Spymaster's Vault. Seems good. Play it. Leave one spawn back to do the block sack. And now we're down on time again. This is gonna be so hard. Don't kill it. Okay, this guy. That's fine-ish. It's not actually fine. Any bit of action like that for them is a problem. And I don't think I have a choice here. Oh, that's very good. I think No. Yeah. Don't know if I was supposed to tap that way. Probably wasn't. Whatever. I have 3 Eldrazi. Guess I just send this. No, I think I just pass actually. Oh shoot, I have to target something. My clock. No, my clock. Alright, we gotta go. I think I messed up. I'm not sure how. I'm pretty sure I was supposed to play idle and not play the linebacker. Let's start making guys. No. Yeah, they're just gonna die to my whatchamacallit here. No, I have to tap this for the correct color. In fact, they might be dead now. Get you with an 11-4. I think we're going to game 3, but we're on the wrong side of the clock situation. It's going to be tough. Anyone taking 11? Unfortunately, yeah, they found the line. But hey, they spent some valuable time on this. They should sack this. I'm just going to F6. Uh-oh, they're doing something horrible to me? Wait, what did they even do? I literally don't know what they did there. Nope, wrong one. I have to figure it out. What did they do? Cycles a landscape. Okay, sure. That's whatever. They're gonna haste something. There can't be too many guys that are bad for me that are hasted here, right? Oh shoot, they have Flage. That kills me. They have double white. Oh no. So I had to maybe try to kill them right there. I probably did have lethal, right? I think I messed that up. I think I had lethal probably. Maybe. Maybe I didn't. That's a bummer. So yeah, this bolts me twice. It has haste. And we take a ping from the gatekeeper. So what was their situation last turn? They were at 6, right? They took no damage in combat. They had 5 blockers. So we had... I think if we target this, which has trample, then they can't do this. I don't think we had lethal. Because, like, this can be blocked by anything. And then let's say the 2 power creatures are also blocked by... Oh, but then maybe we... It doesn't matter that we didn't have lethal because we would have forced the dryads to trade and then they don't have double white. Yeah, I think I goofed it up. Well, unless they can they ever... Okay, let's try again. This got in for 11, so we had 7 power. So we have Dryad blocking 1/4, 1/2. They both have to live in order for them to get me. This blocks... Oh, interesting. But then even... Yeah, I needed to get aggressive. It didn't kill them, but it prevented them from casting Flage, and then... Jeez. Yeah, I messed it up. I mean, they blundered horribly, but I messed up in the end. I messed up last. There's a quote in chess about the player who wins is the player who made the second to last mistake. Yeah. So I target this with its own ability. This has 11 power. This guy has 8 toughness. So they soak. They take 3. And then this gets chomped. The 2 power crit. Yeah. It's a pretty clean attack all. It's a pretty clean attack all. That's unfortunate. I messed it up. Needed to spend a few seconds longer to think about it. Oh well. Wow, that's brutal. Now that we're 1-1, we have a much worse chance of actually making it. So let's see if we can get in a match of this deck. So we are double queuing, of course. What would the stream be without a little double queuing action? I don't think that deck really needs colorless mana. And we have this hand, which looks really good. Turn 2 Broodscale, turn 3 Linebacker. Drowner, pass. Okay, we're in this spot. Opponent's not doing anything. Let's get aggressive. Okay, they do this. So I think it's a somewhat easy landscape. Haste a linebacker, target itself. I don't want to get the Broodscale in there. Need more green mana. Need it pretty badly. Very choked on green. Might crack this for green. Okay, Serum Visionary number 2. Oh wait. Oh shoot. Oh god. I F6'd the wrong thing here. I guess I... Guess it's fine to do this. This is really, really not what I wanted to do. It's actually not the end of the world though, as bad as it is. Turn off auto yields again. I'm totally fine if they just double block and trade here. Dang, I should not be multi-queuing. I'm just gonna crack this now actually and just pass. Just be done. Yuck, that could have gone so much worse. The battle wagon. Yeah, thankfully it seems like this player is probably just dead. And further supporting that is a hasty Dread Mask. And just scoop probably. Cool. Alright. Alright. This hand is good enough. Shifting Woodland, I guess, and pass. Probably setting up a Deluge. Okay, Party Thrasher. I guess I want to add to the board now. Probably find a way to Deluge that leaves the Party Thrasher alive anyway. Okay. I think we're not using this, probably. Yeah. No. And then we just want to get black mana, probably. So Deceptive. And the goal here is to get them with a Deluge. I could just play the Gatekeeper, but I do think it's good enough to get black mana going. If I'm not going to Deluge them, I could Safekeeper, but I'm not really too worried about targeted removal. And I almost want to save Safekeeper until after I get the Gatekeeper down, get some damage in. Not the Battle Wagon. Genku, okay. Let's grab black mana. This is actually really bad for me. It's got a high toughness, so it's not good to... Oh, but it is non-token, okay. Signature Slam, interesting. I think I'm still not discarding anything, but it's getting harder to figure out what I'm supposed to do. I guess I will choose no to this, and I think my goal is to get a Scurrilous Sentry in play that doesn't die to the Deluge that I'm going to end up going for. By pitching this Strength, pretty much. I imagine my opponent's not going to block this Party Thrasher. And if they do, then I probably played the wrong land. Seems like a pretty easy take the damage from their perspective. Representing the 4 damage removal. Yep. This. I think this goes. If we want to hit a land drop next turn, we can still do that. Though maybe I was supposed to pitch Safekeeper. I don't know, I think it's kind of nice to pitch this. Let's see what they have here. This. So yeah, I really want to cast an X's 5 thing. Take 3 damage. It's going to be hard to get them with the Deluge here, but I think we can do it. My other one is done sideboarding. I think we want to hit a land drop pretty badly. Let's ditch this Safekeeper. Ooh, the linebacker. That's so tough. I don't know how they beat that card being aggressive. Guess I'm supposed to take it. This is a punish for how I've done things here. What does it say? Number of Eldrazi. So it actually counts the idol. I guess I have to pass. I guess I'm supposed to double block here. Or single block is kind of interesting too. Yeah, what happens if I do this? Like maybe they'll spend a removal on it? They didn't kill it. It's weird. I think I probably messed this up by going for the Deluge plan and then thinking that I would do something else. Just make it 3. I still want to find lands. This idol is looking way too... Now we're double queuing. I made a mistake on the last turn. We were winning a match that we had no business winning, and then I messed up. Okay, let's get Horrific Assault. Um, so how do I get them? It's gonna be really hard to get them here. I guess. Hmm. This is so weird. I don't really want to send the linebacker. Deluge for 5 kills most of their stuff, but not everything. Let's target this. Alright, attack with you. Okay, we find the land. Seems like a big deal. Pitch this. They take it. And then if it's X is 5, it leaves them with all the tokens. Leaves me with nothing. I wonder if I can wait a turn. Yeah, maybe I can wait a turn somehow. That's me taking 3 plus 4, 8 damage. But then I can't deluge. So I guess I better just do it. Do this. No, this is fine-ish, kind of. Maybe this is even good. I'm not sure. Alright, everybody's dead. And pass. Sure. And you know what? I'm just gonna crack this now so I don't mess up. We only had 1 forest left. That's funny. Metastatic, okay. That's not too scary. And then here it's just a forest. And guess I'm getting punished here for cracking the thing because I wasn't supposed to crack the thing, the land, but actually that was probably a big mistake. Yeah, it was a big mistake. They have a counter. Oh, and it's a horrible counter for me as well. And it's so funny that we almost got our guy. Oh, if I sequenced them the other way, they can't counter me like this. Okay, well that's good to know about for game 3. So I assume we're dying now. Yeah, so I made a few mistakes here, but none of them is like the end of the world. Serum Visionary. They're just kind of playing a typical blue-white deck, I feel like. Nothing too crazy, no third colors off landscapes. Yeah, so Tom, I don't know if you're still here, but assuming you missed the conclusion of round 2, basically I'd kind of, and my opponent is lethal here, I'd kind of decided that I was just dead in round 2 because my opponent had an absolutely amazing deck. It was really, really good. And then they messed up big time in game 2 of round 2. But then I messed up at the end. I should have gone for an attack all, and I let them. They were splashing Flage in their like Jund deck, and they had so many of the Nightshade Dryad that they were able to bring Flage back, and I just wasn't paying attention. And if I had been actually maybe, I think I submitted too fast. I should have boarded in the reach, untap, death touch, whatever card over the other guy. Okay, this is fine though. Probably even pretty good. I wish this was the 2/2 landfall guy, but still good. Tap land, go. And then this, and then that, and then this. No need to discard cards. We're on the play. No deluge to worry about. We will be pitching mountains later, but not yet. I have a blocker. They do. Okay. I'm not really interested in pitching cards at this point. I just want to hit my land drops. We can pitch cards when we don't have action. Sure. The other thing too is we don't have black mana yet, so don't want to pitch a card and then not be able to play what I find. I think they have the Coatl here. No. And then I think I will find black mana with this. We'll play, I guess, red to get double red online. Do this. This will happen. I'm gonna ding them. They're going to Coatl me. I will pay the 1. I think I pass. Hope that I don't find black card. Genku maybe? Yep. So we have to start digging now. Pitch a mountain. That's pretty interesting. Maybe I don't pitch anything here? Not yet. I think maybe one turn of not pitching something here. And forest. I think I do want to crack this for black still. So I think I do this. I think we're just going to sack a bunch of spawns here. It's not ideal, but should be okay. Sack a spawn, play that guy. Do this. Start getting some pings going. They're at 13. And then I think I just main phase this. I think it's fine to main phase this. And then pass. If we can just find like the spawn gang commander, we should basically win the game on the spot. Take my 2 in the air. Let's see what they have. some random guy. Sure, that counts. I wonder how they're looking against an attack all here. Seems like probably not great. Oh, they do have a second land. And that guy is scary. Alright, let's see if we can get there. Grab the swamp. Go to my turn. Spymaster's Vault. Okay, definitely don't need this mountain. We find nothing. I guess I can cycle this Deceptive Landscape. That doesn't actually work though. That's pretty bad. We didn't find anything. I guess I just take it, play it, and just pass. I don't think the attack is good enough for me. Ugh, not finding a spell there is so bad. We had 3 looks at a spell. Punished for my brood scale play, because I could have leveled it up here instead, and I would have an extra spawn, which would mean an extra connive. Another Serum Visionary. Okay, at least they're not proliferating anything. Yeah, it feels like they are kind of just blue-white cards, but that could be a problem if things don't go right for us. I think this gets like the last forest in the deck or something. Or wait. Yeah, I think so. Man, I really should win this. If I don't win this, I will have thrown, I'm almost certain. Maybe this deck is too good to lose. If I play well. Can I just find Spawn Gang Commander, please? Yeah, I was worried about this. So now we're taking 7. Should have boarded out the Safekeeper. Oh well. We don't die next turn though, because it goes back to being a 2/2, which means we will only take 7 into 5, quote unquote only. But let's see if we can capitalize on them doing this. We have a lot of blockers. Alright. We do have 1 forest left. Alright, something that matters, please. Okay. Now I'm in a weird spot. I can cycle that for black, green, white. I guess I cycle this first. Does that make sense? Maybe I should cycle it second. Yeah, let's just pitch the vault. Molten Gatekeeper. That's pretty good. Cycle this. Into Horrific Assault. That seems really good. I can put a counter on each thing they control. And just shoot this one, I think. Oh, they do have the proliferate thing there too. So yeah, let's, it doesn't matter. Go up to 12, and then we're just trying to live another turn or so here. They'll make the 1/2 flyer. They can just activate this. Yeah, we have to pass. The spawn gang, I think, just kills them. We still have 3 looks at it. They do this, which hits me for 4. They can put counters on their stuff and hit me for 6, which they should do because it represents a 2-turn clock. They didn't. That's weird. Wonder why. Wonder if they know they can do this. Slith. That's bad for me. They messed this up. Or wait, this is 5 mana? Maybe they couldn't activate this. I still think this is probably a mistake on their part. This goes to 3, and then this is 4 and 3 on the next turn, which still doesn't kill me. So currently looking like I'm not dead, but we'll see. Should probably start attacking with this. I mean, I guess they can always just bounce off Ganku, but yeah, I need to get aggressive here. They need to, I need to kill them somehow. Time to put another flying counter on it, why not? They should actually get another energy and put the +1/+1 counter there. I think they're gonna miss the energy. No, they found it. Do they have land? Seems like no. Land is a big deal. I don't think they remember this last ability on Ganku. Oh my god, we found the spawn gang. Alright. All I have to do is choose no, and then this should kill them. Thanks, J. John. Well, we did have 3 looks at a time for it. Please die. And we'll go for the 5-1 here. Oh, do they just scoop? Wow, they scooped. Alright. Nice to go 5-1 with the other one as well.